Hey guys, hi, this is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Today we're going to talk about my favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a great subject for you today. It's kind of interesting because I've had people ask me why I do this. Our subject for today is why I take selfies with my clients. What did he say? Why do I take selfies? That means taking pictures with you and the customer at the same time. Why do I do that? Well, let me tell you what. I had a wise man tell me one time, a long time ago. He said, Gary, if you can be unique and do something different that most people don't do, you'll stand out in sales. And I'm thinking, dang, that's pretty good advice. And so what I started doing a while back, once, you had the capability of taking pictures on your phone and when you're working with customers, after I have a great presentation, I've sold something, I've helped them get something, I've got them excited, I always ask them, can I please get a selfie with you so that way I know who I'm talking to in the future if we ever have a conversation? And I've never had anybody say no. Everybody likes to get their picture taken. It's just a reality. Even if you say you don't, who's the first person you look for in a picture? You. Me. That's the truth. So what I did was I started asking customers, hey, listen, after we've had a conversation, we went through all the sales presentation and they decided to go ahead and invest. I asked them, could I please take a selfie with you? And at first they were like, why? I said, well, because you're important and you matter. And what I do is I take the telephone number down and I put their face on the telephone when I go to look. If they were to call, hey, I know who's calling. It's just not a number that you guess at. And believe me, you don't want to be guessing when customers call. You don't want to say, who is this? I don't know. But if you take a selfie, a picture of your client and yourself at the same time, it makes you feel as though you're a part. Now, you can send them a text and send them the picture so that way in the future they'll look at that telephone number and they'll say, oh, that's Gary. Yeah, I remember that. Or if they see a text from you, they'll remember that, hey, yeah, that's the guy. And I always send texts with pictures of myself and the client so that way they'll remember. It's important. And a lot of people, I've never seen anybody else do it, but you may do it. It's just a really great idea to make yourself different. We're salespeople. My name is Gary Lee Stanley. I love the good, the bad, the ugly, and I'm going to inform you on all different types of reasons and things about sales because we're salespeople and we are always learning. We're always trying to be the best we can be. And when you get some good advice, sometimes you might want to take it. Just saying. And listen, when you take a selfie with a client, smile. Because you want them to say when you send a picture back to them in a text that they're like, well, dang, this person's a happy person and not a miserable person. Because there's some people, they're stoic. They won't smile. They're like really blah, blah, blah. But a happy salesperson. And when you put a smile on, people are like, dang, I'm not used to this. Because a lot of salespeople, they're real bubbly and everything as long as everything's going right. It's a numbers game. So by you being positive and asking for that selfie and getting that good picture with a nice smile on your face, and you want to tell the customer, please smile too. And then what happens is if you ever have to call these customers, you send them the selfie of themselves smiling, they get a better attitude. I'm just saying it makes sense. Now, it's something different that I came up with, and I thought it was a great idea. So, after a while, I have these ideas, and, God's always putting these inspirations in my mind. And today, He told me to go ahead and share that with you about taking a selfie with the customer. A lot of people don't. Won't you be different? I am. That's the way I like to be because I'm special and I matter. And salespeople, we need every edge that we can get as far as selling. My telephone has a capability now where you can take a picture and put it right by the customer's telephone number so that way if they were to ever call you or if you just if they text you, you're not going, damn, who the hell is that? I have no idea. You want to be the kind of person who's informed. So by you doing that and taking a picture with a selfie with a customer, you've done pretty good. And another thing, if you have a contract or some information, you might want to start a file of taking a picture of it so that way you'll be able to have it for your records. Because a lot of times people, it's easier to swipe through our pictures and see, oh yes, this is the telephone number. Or if you have a place or a person that you want to talk to, you want to go ahead and maybe take a picture of that and be able to go back and use that later, because it's important in pictures. They tell what they say, a picture says 1,000 words. Well, you know, it really does. So my name is Gary Lee Stanley. So do me a favor, go out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling nothing. And do me a favor, go out there and sell something. Have a wonderful day. And remember, you're important and you matter. So remember, ask for the selfie, get a picture, and people will smile at you. Be different. Go out there and sell something. Bye-bye.